Well, hello there. Hello. It's just me and you. Ooh, baby. All right. How's everybody doing? It's your girl J9 Eve. Mm. We gonna go live. Yes, we are. We ain't never dropping themes no more. Let's do it. Bigger is life. See what my babies is doing tonight. It's Monday. Ooh. Monday is the boogeyman. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey Daryl, how you doing? How you doing? We ain't gonna make fun of you. Maybe just a little bit. Gonna make fun of you a little bit, Daryl. That's all. Oh, pick your head up. Quit pouting. Hey, Rachel and Tina and April and Pinup and Tony and Paige and Krista, Tequila and Jesse and Special K. Oh, I did. I got my eye exam. Yes, I did. Mama got her eye exam, but I gotta wait on my glasses. Probably like 4 to 7 days. Like they did it Saturday, so hopefully I'll be getting a call about my glasses. I right now I have in my contacts, so I got contacts. These are like a sample contact. He told me to try out for like. Got to try them out for like 2 weeks because Mama got to wear bifocals. Mama old and Mama got to wear bifocals. So the contacts, what he did was because I had got contacts before. The last time I got an eye exam, they gave me contacts, but I could see out real far perfectly. But like this screen, I would not be able to see. I just wouldn't. So he did an adjustment thing. He made it so, like, as far seeing, he kind of compromised on that a little bit. And so now I can see my computer with the contacts. So I have to kind of wear these because I have to really, really try because otherwise I'm going to be spending money on something I can't use. So y'all gonna have to see Mama without her glasses. You miss Mama's glass. They right here. You know, I don't leave them too far. But my glasses, even once I get my new glasses, I probably won't be using them on computer. Um, so y'all probably still be seeing me with my hot glue gun glasses, even once I get my new glasses. I'll show them to you, my new glasses, but once once I get my new ones, I'm still gonna probably have to use these for my computer because this is gonna be too close uh to do it. Yeah. I know my broken glasses. I've had them forever though. Like the arm broke off of one, and so I just hot glued that bitch back on. I like to ride it till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? You know, it still works. You know, people get a new phone every time a new phone come out. Not Mama. Mama ride hers till the wheels fall off that bitch. The camera ain't working, so I don't even use the camera. I don't need that. I can still text. I can still use it. In fact, not even text. I don't even text, honestly. I can still go on the internet. Oh, it's cool. It working. Once I can't see the screen, if I done shattered it or that kind of thing, then I'll replace it. But other than that, no. Mama's not into that just getting new shit just cause it's new shit out. No. Mama what they call cheap, okay? Mama's a cheap mama. Yes, she is. How my babies doing tonight? Y'all miss Mama? Oh, Mama miss you. Hey, Monica. Big Mitch in the house. Hey, Rick. Cray Cray. Hey, boo. Oh. Yeah, I literally just had to put these in. I put these in on purpose right before I went live. Like I had my glasses on all day, but I put them on because I needed to see how they're gonna react with this light, and it's working. I don't have the glare, because my ring light bothers me when I go live or when I even just make videos. But this actually is helping a little bit. Like I'm not like seeing the light like flashing in my eye. So y'all can see mama's eyes. See the love in my eyes? Oh, yes, honey. Oh, my baby. Steve, all sending me hearts. Oh, I feel the love. Oh, yes, Goodwill is it, honey. I had to go to the laundromat. Mama be having to go to the laundromat. I hate it. It's the devil's work. I'm about to move to a place where I have room for a washer and dryer. I use that closet for a closet. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Elizabeth, thank you, boo. Oh, giving mama's hearts. Oh, thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, we got some of my mods. We got Cray and Timmy. Who else we got? Any of my mother mods have been a piece? Been this piece? Nope, not yet. Okay. Okay. Hey, Sherry. Hey, mama. Hey, baby. Hey, Gail. They already make fun of Daryl. I promised them we wasn't gonna make fun of him. Look at him. He just got his head down. He's just sad. Like, stop being so fucking depressed. Keep your head up. Keeping your head up so you can catch that stuff that mama got for you. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Oh, you missed me, Paisley. Did you miss me, baby? Mama missed you too. Josh, mama. Josh got a picture up. So he got he done changed his little photo. Used to be just a red letter, wasn't it? Oh, hey, Harley. How you doing, boo? Oh, all right. We up in cheer. I was debating. I was like, man, I'm gonna make a video. I was like, man, I'm just gonna go live. Fuck it. We're gonna go live. It's so hard to get a hold of my schedule as far as making videos and shit. Like posting videos and stuff. It's hard. Like mama wanna get on some news stuff. I want to get on some news stuff. Like they had this, apparently we got us a school, pew pew, like a new school fuck it, shooter. We got it. I don't know how else to say that. School terrorist, I suppose. I don't know what to call it. But it's a girl. It's a girl this time. I'm like, feminism has gotten completely out of hand. It's completely out of hand. Like, you want so much equality. I was like, why all the school shooters gotta be dudes? It seems unfair. We could do that too. Just because we're ladies don't mean we can't shoot up schools as well. And now here we go. It's worse than the freaking remember the what's that guy, the shooter dude who was shooting up from his car, shooting out the back, out of the trunk of his car with his little friend. What did they call him? It was a black dude. I remember that came out. I was like, fuck. Why they gotta be messing with perfectly good stereotypes? Like, you think serial killer, you think Caucasian male. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't see. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, now here we go. Now we got to get a girl. Now we got girls in there. Okay, fine. I got a theory about that. I'm like, we're going to find out some stuff about this here girl. Like, especially in these times, I'm sure they're going to find out some stuff. It's probably going to be some Rainbow Coalition shit going on. And I'll tell you, my theory, this is just mama's guess, okay? Mama's guess is they're going to try very hard to hide that part and minimize it because they don't want the backlash, even in the midst of this person going into a school and shooting up the place. Okay? Ain't that some shit? They're going to try to hide it. They're going to run through our computer. They're going to see all that Rainbow Coalition stuff, and they're going to be like, shit. I just know it. I just know when I seen her face. Soon as I seen her face, I went, yeah. I already see where this is going. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was a lady. But I know she in there. I know it's some Rainbow Coalition stuff going on there. They gonna find it. They gonna find it. No, not the Beltway sniper. It was called the. It was a sniper though. It was something sniper, wasn't it? Was it? I don't think they called it a Beltway sniper though. What was it called? The It was in like. Wasn't it in like DC or some shit? Oh, the DC sniper. That was what it's called. Yeah, call him the DC sniper. Mm-hmm. I was like, shit, that's a black dude. There goes the stereotype. See, they gotta be fucking with perfectly good stereotypes. Like that was, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, you know. But I want to get into some news shit. Like, like I be watching these news stories. And I'm like, these are perfectly good people to make fun of. Like this is a lot of stuff. That's a lot of material. But whenever I post shit like that, my peeps, I don't know who ain't showing up. But, they just ain't showing up for it. But I'm about to say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And do it anyway because, you know, this shit is hilarious and it needs to be done. Somebody got to do it. That's the one thing that's missing. Like people are reporting on it, but they ain't making fun of these people. And I think if they made fun of these people, I think people would think twice about doing shit like this. Because people like when they do crazy shit, like everybody, it's just like they show this in movies and stuff, right? Whenever like a serial killer will do all of this crazy stuff and what they want, it shows what they want ultimately. Oh, crazy Casey, thank you, boo. Mama love you, and yes, she do. But like what they want is the attention. They want to be like, they want to go down in history. You know what I'm saying? They want to be remembered. But when you know that everybody's just gonna roast the shit out of you and laugh at you afterwards, that you're gonna be remembered as a joke, a hilarious fucking joke, they'll think twice. They'll find another way to get remembered. You know what I'm saying? So I think somebody needs to do that. I mean, who better than me? Who better than me to just set the standard? You know what I'm saying? This is what you get when you do crazy shit. We gonna make fun of you. There. Now you made fun of. Is somebody about to do it? They be like, shit. Here come this bitch. I'll be like, yeah, I'm here. Oh, yes, Debbie, see, you are here. You have made the live, boo. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to just do it because it needs to be done. And that's a hell of a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just start making fun of these people. All my life I've been having people tell me shit like my timing is bad. Like, like bad time. But how was there ever a bad time? How was there ever a bad time to make fun of a dick? To make fun of an asshole? Like, how was there a bad time for that? He just did it. Now is the perfect time to make fun of him. They're like, but the victims, I'm doing it for them. It's for them. Okay. Oh, people are so sensitive. I can crack. You can be surprised at where mama can crack a joke at. You can crack a joke at my own daddy's funeral, honey. I did it. Okay. I got scolded by my aunties. Stop laughing. I'm like, fuck, that's my daddy in the box. What is you talking about? Oh, no. I can't make fun of no 9/11. I don't know I don't know the people who done it. Like, I don't know anything about the people. Show me a picture of the people who done it. Then I can make fun of them. But I ain't seen them. I've never seen the people who done it. But I'm sure they would be hilarious to look at. I'm sure I could. Yeah. It's the perpetrators that mama like to make fun of funny, not the incident. Jesus. Oh, yes, honey. All right, y'all ready to get in here? Make fun of this. Oh, but thank you, Josh A. Mama love you. Yes, you do. My rebellious baby got a kitten as a picture now. How misleading. Mm. Oh, nah, no topic is tough. You just need a target. That's why I said you just give me the pictures and I can do it. I promise. I promise. I promise. I mean, come on. Oh, yeah, kamikaze shit is hilarious. Like the people who get involved in that type of shit. The concept itself is hilarious. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I laughs anywhere, honey. No place is unlaughable. Cause part of it is a nerve. Cause I have a nervous laugh too. So even when I'm nervous, that's what happened. I'm a laugh. All right, y'all. Let's make fun of Daryl. Who ready to make fun of Daryl a little bit? Little something something. Misspell poop. Oh, my brother cracking up, laughing about what about all y'all. And about the funeral. I know, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, shit. Shit is funny. Shit is funny. I actually spoke at my dad's funeral too, and I made a point to say some funny shit. And guess what happened? Everybody's in. That's why I tell my mom, too. I'm like, people cry most of the time. When people cry at things like this, like a funeral, people cry. Funeral people get quiet. Funeral people look sad. They don't do it necessarily fully because that's how they feel. They do it because that's how they think they're supposed to react. That's how they think they're supposed to be there. And this is how you find out that that's true. Crack a joke. If you are able to laugh in that place, that's how you know. You chose to look like that. You chose to have carry a sad face. You chose it. And I was like, man, I'm cracking a joke. Like, if my dad was in here right now, he'd be telling a long ass fucking joke that everybody would be listening to, just waiting for this fucking punchline because that motherfucker was going to be a zinger. My dad's first person who told me I was going to be a comedian. He was like, you're going to be a comedian. I'd be like, what you talking about? He short. Look, he shenked it. My goofy ass. My goofy ass. It's all good. It is what it is. Yeah, but I said some funny stuff, and they sure enough, they chuckled. Sure did. I was like, there you go. That's what you do. Because it's getting weird in here. It's a little dry in this room. When people come to my funeral, you better not come in there being all fucking sad. I need y'all to come in here and tell y'all's favorite Janine joke. I need you to quote the shit out of me. That's what I need to do. It's the only way I'm getting into heaven. I'll be like, but Lord, look. Look, listen to them. They look what I did. They laughing at my jokes. I told good you guys to let me in, is what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, crazy Casey. I did see you. Oh, didn't see what? Oh, what she said? Crazy. Cray Cray mama didn't see. Oh, Cray Cray. What I didn't see. What did Cray Cray say? Just thinks. May laugh or cry. What I not? What didn't I see? I'm here running my mouth. 3 likes. Damn. Y'all hating on mama tonight. What's going on? What is it? What, a stinker sign? What's popping? Okay. Why you got this like white? I like to hide behind my glasses. They're good. They're a good shield. So I like instinctively want to adjust my glasses. Oh, start a car. Oh, start the car, mama. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start the car. Hanny, I want me to start the car. Oh. All right. All right. Fine, Henya. Fine. Hey, Daryl. How you doing? Is you ready? Don't be sad. Don't be sad. You won't be missed. Don't worry about us missing you and feeling sad. You're gone. We won't. Don't you worry your large little head. Just so y'all know, they haven't turned the volume thing on yet. That's why you're not hearing anything. It's not muted. All of a sudden, it'll just start. You'll hear it. Yes, thought I'd make fun of Daryl a little bit. Why he can't talk. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Y'alls. As soon as I push. Come on. Here we go. Look at Daryl. There we go. Hit that like button for mama. You don't love mama, but hit that like button. That's from yesterday. Hey, Judge, how you doing? Hey, Daryl. Your ear's sticking off. You still hiding from COVID? You about to get this here 1,000 years and you worried about some cocoa? You worried about the Roro? Yeah, am I muted? Yes, fortunately.
There's one on your, I bet on your.
Yeah. No, now it's outside. Now he's got it on right now. The blue side's supposed to be on the outside, which it is now. The white side on the inside.
All right, it's 2 o'clock. I'll call the case. State of Wisconsin versus Darrell Brooks. Case number 21 CF 1848. May I have the appearances, please.
Good afternoon, Judge Sue Upper, Leslie Daisy, and Zach Witchow will for the state.
Hey, Upper, what's going on, G?
I'm here without prejudice by special appearance.
Without prejudice? Where you prejudice at?
I'm here under fraud, menace, duress, and extortion. Judiciary.
It's the first time Daryl ain't been prejudiced.
This is a social security cestui trust action, which you are a real party and interest to.
King of Simps.
As sui juris and propria persona.
Yeah.
This is a military, admiralty, tribunal, and maritime law.
Yep. All those things.
Title 4 of the United States Code, Section 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can see.
Which we can see,
Which
but you can't
placing a fringe on the national flag is within.
Thank you, Crazy Casey. Said, Mama, you could roast Aiden Fucci. He is a trip. Who's that again? Aiden Fucci. Aiden Fucci. Who that? Who is Aiden Fucci? Let me see.
Discretion of president acting as commander-in-chief of the Army and Navy. Is this a common law court or an admiralty
so
court?
I don't forget. Hold on. Yeah, Mama love you, Crazy Casey. Thank you, boo. Yeah.
The records reflect that the individual known to this court as Darrell Brooks is present in person in custody. He is wearing a dress shirt. I know he has a suit coat, but it's not on. He's also wearing a mask. The court is not going to address any of the issues that he is raising, as they are meritless.
Yeah.
I would also say the same as to the notes that he passed while he was in the other courtroom.
Little apple head.
Provide a copy of all of those to the state as well. They
Aiden Fucci got an apple head indeed.
File and are made.
You got a pizza face. in both shape and topping. Pepperoni pizza. Yes, he is.
Part of the record to the extent that he raises objections or lack of consent, it is noted for the record.
I was about to do that and say that I don't consent to being called that name or identity. That is the trust name, and it is not me myself.
Me,
I don't
myself,
recognize
and
that
I.
name, nor do I consent to being called by that name. With all respect, Your Honor. And we still have yet to address subject matter jurisdiction, what has yet to be proven on the record.
These. No,
May I receive those original copies time-stamped?
T-Man.
okay. All right, I need to make a record of one part of a jury instruction that I do need to advise the jury. It will also be corrected in the packet.
That is.
I believe within the last year, the jury instruction on credibility of witnesses was modified by the jury instruction committee, and it was just an
Darryl, you
oversight
can do
on the
it.
court's part to not include. It's really just one paragraph. It was read to the jury at the beginning of the case with the preliminary instructions, but it is a paragraph regarding implicit bias, and so I do think it's important to advise the jury of that. I intend to do that when they come out, and then again, the full instruction will be amended so that it's in the packet that goes to the jury. And Madam Clerk, if you haven't already, if you could print off page
I have not.
72. It's the, it adds a paragraph before the last paragraph that starts with, "There is no magic way for you to evaluate the testemony." And again, I wanted to be consistent with the most recent version of the jury instructions and consistent with what was instructed or provided to the jurors at the beginning of the case.
That part.
And so I will make sure that they have that, and so advise them when they come out. Also, I will read instruction 160, closing arguments. Madam Clerk, if you could just make the change so that it's of parties.
Johanna.
We missed that correction
They
as well. So it's the
Johanna.
closing arguments of the parties, not the
Let me
attorneys.
ask you a question.
And so
Like my
we'll
shirt
just
was
make
two
that
shirts.
correction and make
Mama
sure
likes to
it's-
wear two
I
shirts.
accept the value in return for value
Mama
this
be cold.
document. And Your Honor, I requested that I have copies of my filings from earlier, time-stamped.
El Paulino.
Mr. Brooks, I'll
Hey, boo.
provide you with the copies later on. I need to continue with the instructing of the jury and have the parties make their closing arguments.
Your Honor, with all respect, the state received copies. How come I can't receive the copies of my filings?
You know what? Well, I can give you the print-offs, but I can't give you the original.
I am the master of the community. What in the world kind of name is that? I'm J9 Eve. Melanie King went to a podcast in the UK telling women they're for the streets. When are you going to check PG County, Maryland Barbie? I have checked the shit out of Melanie Long. Melanie King. I have checked her so good. I'm gonna tell you, I went back and watched one of the videos one of the many videos that I did checking the shit out of Melanie King. Classic. I was rolling around on the floor watching myself. Please just go back in my YouTube. You gotta go back to the videos before I got into Darrell. Melanie King was like public enemy number one, man. She's like the funniest person, the funnest person to roast. She's so easy to roast. Like she's like she's easy, the lightest of work. Oh, thank you, boo. I will not be repeating that name up in cheer. Oh, you gotta read the room, baby. You gotta read the room. Okay. But mama love you though. Okay. The community. Masters of the community. Okay. Oh.
right now. That's what I'm referring to, and you will absolutely get those back. I
Look at-
guess I was
why are you
mistaken
staring
that
at
you
her
wrote
like
a
that?
copy on it. I thought you retained a copy for your records. So with that, Madam Clerk will print off from the record.
Give me
It
my
won't be the
papers?
yellow copies
Well,
just
give me my
yet.
papers
I'll
or
take that
no?
up later outside the presence of the jury after the case has been given to them. Now, in terms of the closing arguments, I did set a time limit for the parties yesterday. Each side will have a total of 1 hour.
See his shirt underneath
Mr.
of his
Brooks, so
other
that you
shirt.
are fully aware, the party
Jail
with the burden of
jammies.
proof, which is the state of Wisconsin, goes first. Then you, as the opposing party, will have an opportunity to respond and argue.
Oh,
And then, time limit willing, the state also has the opportunity to present rebuttal.
Look at him.
Because
Look
they
at him.
have the burden of
Evil
proof.
thing. Look at this.
And that is provided.
He can't even help but roll his eyes. He's like, you realize she about to give you 1,000 years? She about to snatch years that you cannot produce. You will never be able to produce that many years. Like, if you were to die, be reincarnated, you would still be reincarnated in the prison like 10 times. Okay? This is ridiculous. Like, the next, like, you know, they talk reincarnation. That like anybody who comes back as Daryl is coming back into prison because he gonna be in there for 1,000 years. You about to doom 10 other people. Okay, 10 other generations of people. Oh, may no one come back as a Daryl. Okay, do not come back as a Daryl. Just don't do it.
With the excerpt from the bench book that was provided to you yesterday. It has the purpose of the closing arguments is to summarize the facts, marshal arguments, focus the issues for the jury. I just talked about the order of the arguments.
Daryl don't want to do no closing argument. He know that's too close to the end.
The scope of the arguments are the content, duration, and form of argument are within the court's discretion. That's why I set a time limit of 1 hour for the parties. And
you know it stink. You know it stink inside that thing. You know, oh my God, I almost gagged myself. Oh my God. Oh, maybe that's why he be looking so sad. He's like, fuck. Oh, this is unbearable. Oh my God. Maybe he's like getting high off of it. Mike Jones, Mama love you too. Impossible. I wonder if Daryl could sell that mask. You know what? As soon as I said that, I realized I think somebody in the chat said that once. That he could sell his mask. I think I've heard that before.
Mr. Brooks,
I think I
will
said-
advise you
I think
that
somebody
I
will buy
certainly
it.
will wait and
I
see
think somebody said that
how you
before.
present your argument today. I will
Hey,
certainly
Deborah.
wait to see if there are
Mama
any
baby.
objections raised. But I also want you to be aware that if I feel the arguments are improper, I may simply, without an objection, say, please move on, as a clear indication
Look
from
at
this
him.
court that
It's like, uninterested.
what you are stating is not proper under the
So
various rules and case law that govern.
he like seducing
Closing
the spider
arguments.
in the corner.
Again, Your Honor, without prejudice, I'm here by special appearance. I don't consent to being called that name for the record.
All right, then.
Hey, Daryl. You don't consent to a razor either, because you need to get that situation you got going on your neck. It's running down your neck, baby pie. You just do something. Just do something about it. I know somebody in there got some clippers because your hair got cut in the first place. Why you won't go back and let him do it again? It's ridiculous. Every time he show up in the new thing, his hair's just growing out. He's just growing it back out. Ain't like you got good conditioner in there. Your hair's gonna mat up. You ain't got no comb. Okay. Definitely not a comb that's gonna be able to help out with that situation. Okay. And you ain't got no good conditioner. So your shit's gonna mat up. And then that's what Bubba's gonna use. And his hand's gonna get caught in there. And you're gonna be stuck in that position forever. Okay. This is gonna be your life. All because you wouldn't let him cut your hair. It's ridiculous. I bet $20. I bet when he go to court for that Erica shit. I bet he cut his hair then. I bet you any amount of money he coming there with a fresh cut. He gonna be like, "Hey girl, I've come to the realization that I'm not gonna leave you. I know I've already left you because I'm in a prison and all, but you know what I mean. I mean, like metaphorically speaking, I'm not gonna leave you. You need to marry me, okay? We're gonna be together."
With that, I will have the go ahead.
Darrell.
Looks like Attorney Hopper has some issues she wants to raise.
Yes, I just have one question, Your Honor. Would I have permission to put the easel up and display some of the poster
Yes.
boards?
Yes, put
I
it
did
up.
confer with Captain Dussault as far as security is concerned.
Knock Darrell over the
He
head
agreed
with
to
it on
if the court
accident.
would give me that,
Look, on
authority.
accident.
Where would it be displayed?
He's gonna put it like right here, and then you want me standing at this table during.
I do.
Yes, so I
See
would
your
just
potential.
position it, like,
What
right
you
here.
can be.
And I don't have to leave it up through the whole thing. I realize it blocks the view of,
Oh, shit.
of people.
Oh my God, why I feel like pulling that up. It's too funny. It's too funny. It's too good. You know, it's too good. Like, that transcript is the most marvelous thing I've ever seen. I know your potential. What you can be. Okay. You gotta call them people. You got to call them people. Wanna marry you? Will you marry me? Put it down to make them wanna marry me. Put it down to make them wanna marry me. Oh my gosh. Rashida.
In the courtroom, Detective Casey would be willing to assist me in removing them when he's done with them, if that's okay with you.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know
I
what?
trust it won't black.
You know, I never really pointed that out. Every time it would come up, I think I was already talking about something else when I would see it, and so I wouldn't think of it then. And then you know how Mama's memory, works, and my brain is set up. But Daryl carrying Erica's EBT card. For those who don't know, it's like a food stamp card. It's not like it is. It's a food stamp card. So Daryl, when he gets arrested, he's got his ID not licensed because he don't got no license. And Erica's EBT card. Why in the fuck did he have Erica's EBT card? At what point did he steal that? Like, what did he steal that in the whole car situation right before he drove to the parade? Or has he just been walking around with her EBT card all this time? My theory is he's always fucking had it. Ain't that some shit? Oh my gosh. Yes, he had her EBT card. That's what he had. He had her EBT, he had his license, his ID and her EBT card. He had Erica's EBT card. Don't that sound just like some shit that Daryl would do? Like that ain't shocking at all because Daryl. But it's hilarious. Like, it's just show like he's in his mom's car, living in his mom's driveway, using an extension cord to have a TV, got a whole entire TV. Not a portable one, a television, like an actual television in his car so he can watch Tom and Jerry, I presume. And he's driving around with Erica's EBT card. So how's he eating? Erica's EBT card. Where's he living? Mama's driveway in Mama's car. This is the most loser in the whole motherfucking world. Like, Daryl talking about somebody's potential. I see your potential. What you can be. Remember he told the police, he was like, she came down here, I taught her how to do a resume. She got a job. You know what I'm saying? And this is the description of this person. Like, and he giving people this scary, intimidating look, which you ain't gonna do. But then somehow, every time he do some stupid shit, it's somebody else's fault, though. Even though he can't be controlled by nobody. Won't let nobody tell him anything to do. So clearly, he's the master of his own destiny, right? Until he fuck up and get caught. Then, of course, somehow, magically, somebody else's fault. Daryl, you ain't shit. You never was gonna be shit. So you might as well just sit in the prison. This was your destiny. This was your fate, if you will. Your fate. Hmm. Oh my God, he's such a fucking loser. Like it literally is loser. He's loser. Loser Daryl. The food stamp card, the EBT, honey. The E to the B to the T. He's just driving around with her EBT. Just imagine him going in the store. Like whenever I hear stuff like this, that's hella fucking funny to me. The reason why is because I can visualize it. So like I know. I imagine him with his card. I imagine him eating, which means I imagine him walking around in the store and then going to the checkout and then swiping with Erica's EBT card to pay for this food. Talking about Erica owe him money. Ain't that some shit? Like then you put that on top of it. He driving around with her EBT card, talking about she owe him money. From his mom bailing him out for driving over her foot. Like you want me to pay? You want me to assist in paying for you to be released from jail from you driving over my foot? Make that make sense? Like I'll wait. Make it make sense. Like, oh my gosh, Daryl is a hot
Mr. Brooks'
motherfucking
view
mess.
of the jury.
Moral of the
That's
As long
story.
as-
Yeah, I was gonna put it like right about here so that he could still see me and the jury.
Man, fuck
With that
Daryl's
caveat,
eyes. He
yes,
don't
I
even
will
see
allow
shit.
that.
Objection. What is that? What is supposed to be put up?
He's like, I contest. I say.
They were previously admitted, Your Honor. It's Exhibit 15 and
EBT card was for
130,
Dawn.
I believe.
So
Oh,
are
what?
they
And that was for
exhibits?
him. That's what he was
I'm
eating
confused
with.
to what they are.
Mr. Brooks, I made a ruling. The state has made a request.
And no, that EBT card had it was Erica's. It was Erica's. It was in Erica's name. That thing was Erica's. That is in paper. Okay, that is in writing. That was not Dawn's. That was Erica's. This nigga ain't shit. I try to keep that word out of my vocabulary. That's a hard one, man. That's like embedded in my vocabulary. It's like, especially talking about a Daryl. She slipped in. Daryl ain't shit.
I granted it.
Yeah, but
In
I'm
terms
saying
of-
I don't understand.
put up my
what
drawings.
is being shown.
I made a
Should
picture,
not
too.
Have the right to ask, to object and ask what it is that's actually going to be shown.
The state's put on the record what it is. They are exhibits that have previously been received by the court during the course of this trial. That is proper for a party
Yes,
to
the
do that during
N-words.
its closing.
Not with the
Argument.
hard
So can I
R.
put up exhibits?
The other one with the soft A.
Mr. Brooks, I don't know what you have planned for your closing argument.
I'm making a request, the same request. May I be able to put up
Cold
I guess
horse.
it depends on what it is, sir. So I'm not going to take up any more time because what I intend to do is once the state goes through its closing, I may take just a short comfort break depending on how long it is. And if there's something in
thank you, Jack.
particular, what are you will need to tell me what it is. As long as it's an exhibit from this case, then I wouldn't have an issue with it.
They would be from this case, obviously.
Oh, well then, is it
It's
obvious
just not
there?
nothing that the state has.
Uh-huh.
I'm not aware of exhibits that the state.
It's so funny. Daryl don't have nothing to show nobody, but he just wants to. Well, really, honestly, he's just dragging this out right now. He's just trying to, make it. Why can't I bring some stuff? Well, I don't have it ready yet. I need at least 6 weeks to get a picture ready. I want to draw a picture of something I saw when I was 6. No, I can't tell you what it was. Because of Daryl. Okay. Exhibities. That's right. I have some exhibities that I want to show you. Okay. And you can't rush me while I draw my exhibities.
State wouldn't have that you would have. Everything that's been received, we have a list.
Then
So if
Daryl
it's not
actually said,
something
you
that-
know what? Exhibities is a term I hear in here a lot. Is Did he really say exhibities? Because I actually don't remember ever hearing him say exhibities, but he must have because everybody says it. I would love to hear the point where he said exhibities. Hey, mama, having some freedom bourbon right now. Ooh, Daryl been hitting that commissary. Bubba like 'em thick. He said, you need to put some weight on you, baby. I need some cushion for the pushing. Bubba got a type, honey. That's my type. That's my type. Oh, Daryl. Oh my gosh. I wish that they would have like some cameras and stuff. I would like to see like an update of just like a camera that just turns on like every 2 weeks, like a camera just kind of records Daryl for the day. So we can kind of watch his progress in there. It's like Big Brother. You know what I'm saying? Do like a Big Brother situation. But just focused around Daryl in the prison. That would be hilarious and justified. Amber called exhibits in her trail exhibities. Oh, is it? That was Amber that did that. Oh, Amber Heard. So Amber Heard called them exhibities. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, Amber Heard. She just showed up with a baby out of nowhere. I didn't see no pictures of her pregnant or nothing. Just all of a sudden they was talking about her baby. And now her kid's walking. Like, where did this kid come from? Where did it come from? Oh, Anthony. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, that's my type. That's my type.
That was received during this trial as an exhibit by the court.
Exhibities.
Unless you tell me what it is so that I can make a ruling.
Right.
I can't see how it would be relevant or appropriate for a closing argument.
They're part of my filings.
Oh, it was Opera? Well, Opera said
exhibits have
exhibities?
no relevance to the issues that are before the jury. The closing arguments are to direct the jury so that they have your arguments so that when they go back to determine
she
the
adopted
issues in
a
this
baby?
case, which are related to whether you're guilty or not guilty of the 76 charges, things like subject matter jurisdiction or would not be something that would be proper before this jury. Those are legal issues that the court would decide. The jury is the judge of the facts. The court is the judge of the law. That's why I have all of these jury instructions to give to the jury.
I'm not referring to subject matter jurisdiction.
What are you referring to then? Be very specific so I can make a finding and ruling.
I was specific. My other filings.
Called it Anthony.
That's not specific enough, sir. What are you referring to? Which filing?
Let me know when you're done, Your Honor.
Which filing, sir? Not generally, but specifically.
Are you done?
Oh, yes, I definitely do. Yeah, Anthony Bond, I definitely think that there was a time where Daryl thought that he could win this. And I think it was the entire case. The entire time, I think he thought it. All the way up until the day, the last day of the trial thing. Like the last day of all the little stuff before they sent the jury out. Once the jury was about to be sent out, then I think it sunk in. I'm fucked. Like, I really am fucked here. Thank you, El Paulino. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Let's see. Wrong mama. Opera said it. So Opera said exhibit. Was she being funny when she said it? Or was she, like, was it an accident? Exhibities. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. And yes, she do. Ain't you supposed to be on punishment for sending super chats right now, Deborah? Deborah, you supposed to be on a super chat diet. You're supposed to be on timeout. Okay.
Are you done?
Sir, that's very rude and
I
disrespectful.
didn't know if you was finna say something. That's why I'm asking, are you done?
What
Your
filing
Honor,
are
how
you
come
referring
every
to?
time I try, even when I try to err on the side of caution, you find some way
Daryl,
to
you
make
knew
it
exactly what you was
to
doing
be
by
something
saying
that
that
it's
shit.
not. I didn't know if you was gonna say something else.
Don't nobody care, Daryl. You about to be under the
I
prison.
asked a question, sir. So when I do that, I would hope it would convey to you I'm looking for an answer. So which filing are you referring to?
All my filings, my notice of appearance, my statement of particulars, my bond.
Oh, yeah. That does sound familiar. Yeah, Daryl thought they were laughing at him. And it was that she said the wrong thing and she turned around and looked at that lady, right? She looked at that girl. Is that what it is? And then Daryl thought it was about him. But she did that a couple of times where she would do something or push something wrong, or and then she would turn around and look at that chick, and then her laugh. Oh, Deborah is showing love. We all need and appreciate. Yeah, she is, but she does a lot, and she apparently she can't control herself. So Mama's trying to control her. Mama is trying to help. Okay, with that. Okay.
Bond, the court docket sheet, all of those filings.
The request to display those to the jury is denied. It's not relevant.
How's it not relevant? Not even your
That's my
oath of
determination,
office?
sir.
Nope,
So
not even that.
I am going to start this.
Not even your oath of office can be shown?
Nope.
No, that is not relevant to these proceedings,
Nope,
sir.
not at
It
all.
is.
No, it ain't.
It's not relevant in front of the jury.
No, it ain't.
Why is it not relevant?
Cause
Mr.
Judge.
Can you
You
explain
are
why
not
that's
going
not
to
relevant?
be able to raise those types of issues and present a
Oh, that
closing
would've been
argument
nice.
based upon my oath of office, whether I'm licensed to practice law in the state of Wisconsin,
I said your oath
whether
of
there's
office.
subject
I didn't
matter
say anything.
jurisdiction, whether you consent to this appearance or not. None of those things help the jury determine the issues in this case, which are related to whether you are guilty or not guilty of the 76 charges that have
The
been
jury
filed
should
in
know
this
that
case.
they should know the truth in their.
Jesus, Deborah said she had an intervention with her girlfriends. They did an intervention with her. Oh.
Duties and their rights. They should know that at least.
Mr. Brooks, I'm putting you on notice that if you continue with this
Putting you on notice.
insistence upon presenting information that's not properly
Loaf
before
of
the
bread
jury
office.
as evidence in this case, that I will instruct you during your closing argument to move on and potentially ask the jury, have the jury leave so that I can admonish you. And if you keep insisting on that, sir, that will be in direct violation.
Oh, that
of the
would be
court's
funny if
directions.
she
So they
went to the
can't
court.
they can't
Chloe.
even know that I got a shock device on my ankles.
Yep.
They absolutely do not need to know that.
Why
so it's
not?
relevant to the determinations of guilt or innocence.
And it
in this
ain't
It's
case.
the
true.
truth.
Liar.
Mr. Brooks, your custodial status is not on trial here.
I will argue that it
your
is.
conduct from November 21st of 2021 is what
That
is
hasn't
on
been
trial.
proven.
You may not bring up the way that you've been shackled. It's not
Shocking.
relevant, sir.
It's
and if
the
you
truth.
do so, you do it at your peril. But here's the
There
thing:
is
the
no
jury
peril.
is specifically.
It's my right,
no,
though.
Let me go. Okay.
It's my constitutional
is-
right. Just
There
like
are
under the
certain
First
things
Amendment,
that
which I
your-
preserved my First Amendment right when I came in this morning, I also preserved my
Right.
Sixth
Mr. Brooks,
Amendment right.
Please stop. You do not have an unfettered First Amendment right. That is very clear based upon
What do you
all
mean
the
by
case law.
unfettered? What do you mean by unfettered? I
He
don't-
don't
It is not absolute. It can be restricted.
You said
So
I got
the
feathers.
Constitution
Your
of the
Honor.
United
You ain't about
States
to lie
can
on
be
me.
constricted.
All right, Mr. Brooks, I'm putting you on.
You ain't about to sit here, Judge, and tell me about my feathers, okay? Look at my feathers. I have all these feathers. Like, Daryl, that is an arm hair. What are you talking about? Daryl said, but I can believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my underarm hairs and I fly away. You know he stink. We got to. He got to. Look at his face. Are you confused, Daryl? You like, are you serious? Oh my gosh. That's crazy what you're saying. I can't believe you think that you can say that. Oh, Daryl, read the room, baby.
Notice that if you continue with your insistence on raising issues that are
I'm going to raise issues that the jury needs to know. Regardless, because they're under the rights of the United States Constitution, which is the law of the land.
Yeah, I thought you was a
I'm going to
citizen,
let the
Daryl.
jury know.
Ain't it funny how Daryl's a sovereign citizen, but at the same time he's saying all the shit he's saying right now? Ain't that funny? I mean, like, does he not hear himself? Can he not tell? Does he not know? I mean, I know the answer to all of these questions I'm asking is no, he doesn't know. Cause Daryl's stupid. Daryl know knowy things, okay? Daryl know knowy things. An idiot, if you will, with a big ass head. He is all head. Bebo body got more head than he got body.
The truth, their duty and their rights.
Jailbird.
Under the First Amendment and under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to inform them of their rights, of the truth, and of their duties.
Mm-hmm. Tell them where your hairline went. Tell them that. I'm sure they're curious. But like, yeah. I heard you when you said that. But what's going on with the hairline? Can you answer that first? That's what we really want to know. Tell us that and we'll think about letting you go. How about that? We'll think about it. We'll think about it while you're in jail for 1,000 years. We'll consider it. He love to argue. He gonna get to argue with Bubba when Bubba's sitting there looking like this. Daryl, what are we? Just looking him in his eyes. Daryl, honey poo. What are we? Oh my gosh. We need to talk. You're gonna give him that speech. We need to talk. They're gonna be like, shit. I'm gonna have to commit. Bars. Oh, Anthony Andrea. Judge Darrow. Got that good hair. Yes. And those frosty glasses. Damn. Have you checked out Judge Campbell yet? He don't play. Let me check it out. Check it out. Thank you, Anthony. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, Daryl, can we spoon? I know that's right. We gonna be like, Daryl, can I be the little spoon tonight, please? Oh, Daryl.
Under the First Amendment and under the Sixth Amendment.
And under the
of
prison.
the Constitution of these United States.
Oh, thank you,
can't,
Mike.
No state law can override that.
Mr.
Any
Brooks,
law,
do you intend
any
to
law
keep this up when the
repugnant.
jury comes out?
Your
Because
Honor.
I need to
No, I
have
do
the
not.
state-
That's why I'm addressing this before they come out. That's why I'm trying to address this before they come out, so it doesn't become an issue once they're in here. But under the First Amendment and under the Sixth Amendment of the Constitution, which are rights that I preserved the moment we stepped in here this morning when this proceedings started. I preserved those rights for the record.
Did you preserve
them? Now you're telling me.
Hey, Daryl, did you preserve your rights? Did you preserve them? Is that what you done? You preserved them? You didn't reserve them. You preserved them. Good for you. Good for you, baby. I'm proud. I'm proud of you.
That those rights are not, would you say, unfettered or I don't know what you say. I don't even know what that means. I don't even understand that. But any law repugnant of the United States Constitution is null and void.
Mr. Brooks, I'm putting you on notice that you can also forfeit by your conduct the right to present a closing argument. In appropriate circumstances, the right to present a closing argument, no different than the right to testify, may be subject to forfeiture where your conduct is incompatible with the assertion of the right at issue.
He put his rights in a can, honey.
That this court has attempted to follow throughout this proceeding are multifaceted and multifold. Number one, I do have an obligation, and I have done my best to ensure that this is a fair trial. However, a fair trial does not mean a defendant has unfettered rights to state whatever he wants when he wants. This court, not only through the course of the trial,
this ain't new.
is
this
deemed
old as
with
shit.
the responsibility to control the presentation of evidence.
But it's funny. I picked this one just because this is Darrell in denial. He's really trying to stretch it out. He's like, fuck. They're trying to make him do his closing statement, which he knows is like just gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else to say after that. It's just time to wait for the jury to come back and shove him up underneath of this here prison, wrap him up in some tarp and just shove him, like forcefully just shove him under there.
Evidence to ensure fairness and reliability of the criminal trial process. It also includes ensuring that the closing arguments are relevant, are appropriate. This court must also be concerned with efficiency and effectiveness, and of course, last but not least, courtesy and decorum in this courtroom, what I would generally refer to as civility in the courtroom. You do not have unfettered First Amendment rights or an unfettered Sixth Amendment right, sir. You must conform your conduct to the rules of decorum.
I love how she keeps using this word, but she won't tell him what it means, but she keeps using it over and over again, knowing that he don't know what it means. Darrell, check your paperback Bible. Maybe it'll tell you. Look in the book of Revelations, okay? It's under the fire and brimstone part, I think. Just look real hard. You'll find it. Oh, my God.
The rules of evidence and the rules of procedure. While you have a right to present relevant and probative arguments to this jury, you may not present arguments related to such things as jury nullification, subject matter jurisdiction.
Oh yeah, somebody else said. I think that might have been you told me that before. The Dawn's boyfriend. The fact that I got caught up on the fact that Dawn had a boyfriend. You said Dawn's boyfriend told Darrell about Timmy said Dawn's boyfriend told Darrell about the sovereign citizen stuff. I read that the last time. I think you said that in the last chat. And the last live, and I saw it. The first thing I zoomed in on was, fuck, Dawn got a boyfriend? I forgot all about the other part. That's all I'm saying. I just zoomed in on it. Like, what the fuck? Dawn got a boyfriend? The fuck? I guess, mama got to have a life too. Mama got to have a life too. Okay. That's from Baby Boy, for those who didn't know. It's a movie. Classic. Oh my gosh. Is there a photo of this boyfriend? Because I would like to see it. I would like to see Dawn and her boo and her new boo. I would like to see that. Can someone, how do you know? Where'd you find this out? Was there a photograph where you read this?
That's what you believe. Whether this court is a court of common law, admiralty, all of those things relate to your claim as being a sovereign, which are frankly baseless. They're meritless. They've been debunked by many courts, including the court in the Beneby decision that's been referenced by this court previously. I will give you a fair opportunity to present a closing argument, but again, it is not unfettered. The simple fact is, this court can restrict your right to present a closing argument. This court has the authority under 906.11, under the various cases, including Illinois versus Allen, including Rock versus Arkansas, although Rock versus Arkansas and Chambers versus Mississippi dealt with the right to testify. There is a decision.
I'm gonna have to yank these contacts out of my eyeballs.
I'll just pull it up and tell you the case site so that you
I'm used
have
to the
it.
shields. I want my eye shields.
I would direct your attention to Herring versus New York, found at 422 U.S. 853, a 1975 case, although in a footnote, it does stand for the proposition that a defendant who has exercised the right to conduct his own defense has, of course, the same right to make a closing argument. That's quoting Ferretta versus California, or following the same logic from Rock and Anthony and Chambers, a right, even a constitutional right that a defendant has may be forfeited by conduct. This court, just like it attempted to do with regard to your right to testify and set up reasonable restrictions so as to meet all of the goals that the court needs to meet, will be as follows, and that is, again, sir, you may not bring up matters that are
y'all. Okay, y'all know we've had the conversation before about who would play. Oh, thank you, Andre. Who would play Daryl in the movie? I have the answer. Mama has the answer. I shit you fucking not. I have the fucking answer. The only problem with him would be the height. He's tall. He's a tall guy, but he would be perfect. You know, they just have to play with the angles, you know what I mean, to make it so that he wouldn't seem so tall. Not Cuba Gooding Jr. Nah, we've said that one. Are you guys familiar with Key and Peele? You guys know Key and Peele? It's Key. It's the guy. He would fucking kill it. I was watching like just some of these little skit things. Oh my God. Like even the faces he was making, like, yeah, like he would be perfect for it. Oh my God. It would nail it. Oh God. Cause he would oh my God. Yeah, he would nail the shit out of that. You know, just imagine the moment when Daryl did the crazy eye looking forward, you know, staring at her. Like, I mean, literally, or even just any part of it, he would nail it. It's Key and Peele. He's Key, the tall one. He's the tall one of Key and Peele. Oh my gosh. He would be perfect. I saw him, like, I was watching one of his sketches. I was like, oh my God, that was a Daryl face. Like, he did it. And like, I was like, oh my God, he would be perfect. Because he even does the thing with his eyes, like, you know, like the mean, kind of try to do the mean eyes and stuff. Oh my God, he would be perfect. Yes. Yes.
not relevant to the determination of guilt or innocence. That means evidence that was not presented and not received in this courtroom is not relevant to your closing arguments.
Oh my gosh, he would be perfect. Alf the puppet.
The arguments must be based on the law, not as you interpret the law, but as the law is. You must base your closing arguments on the facts that have been established during this case, meaning the evidence, the testimony. As I indicated earlier, the purpose of a closing argument is to summarize the facts, marshal arguments, and focus the issues for the jury.
Nah, Key is it.
It is fair that you comment on evidence, including arguing evidence to the conclusion or inference.
I would like to see him do some parody stuff about Daryl. Like, that shit would be hilarious. Somebody need to suggest that shit to him. Send him some clips of Daryl. So that he can try to see if he would do, like, just do a couple of them, just one. I know he would. That shit would be hilarious.
It is your ability or your opportunity to convince the jury that you are not guilty of these offenses. You may not convey any idea that you have undisclosed information. Neither party may vouch for a witness or otherwise express personal belief or opinion regarding truth or falsity of any testimony or evidence. It would be improper to ask a jury to draw inferences that the parties know are not true. And your comments on evidence is limited to evidence in the case. You may not comment on facts outside the record.
That's a cartoon,
or peculiarly within your own knowledge. And that is just some of the guidelines for determining the proprietary of arguments that I am guided by from my judicial bench book and all of the cases that are referenced therein. So you are put on notice, sir, that even without an objection,
oh my God. Yes. Dawn should definitely be played by Tracy Morgan. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Oh my God. Oh God, yeah, Orlando Brown. Miss Daly. Shit, we might have to be reacting to Orlando Brown in his own court case. He might not need to be playing nobody. He gonna have somebody playing him. He 2 steps away from being a Darrell himself. It's ridiculous.
Court may, in an effort to preserve the dignity, the decorum, and to keep the issues properly before the jury, may advise you during your closing argument to move on. If you do not honor the court's rulings, then you will run the risk of forfeiting your right to be present and potentially forfeiting your right to further present your closing argument. With that, I am bringing this jury out to complete the instructions that I need to complete to add to the credibility instruction, the paragraph on implicit bias, and to let them know the full instructions that they receive will have it, to read 160 closing arguments of the parties, and then to have the state go first as they bear the burden of proof.
Now, Your Honor, I'll just let you make your record. I didn't overtalk you. I didn't interrupt you. Is that fair to say?
Oh my God, Darrell.
I'll let you make the record.
Darrell, you ain't let me do a motherfucking thing. Let's get this straight now.
As I've tried to do numerous times by saying I wanted to.
Darrell, the fact that you think you have the power to allow anything is ridiculous. It's hilarious first, and then it's ridiculous. Okay? It's hilarious and then ridiculous. Okay? Like your mask and your shirt. I let you speak. Okay? I was courteous enough to allow you to open your pie hole and say some things. Okay? So now, you're going to listen to me. Okay? You're going to put me in here for 1,000 years. The least you can do is hear me out. Like, that's when you push the mute button. Boop. Oh my gosh. This should have inspired somebody to invent a real life mute button. Like, he shouldn't have to be in another room for us to be able to mute the shit out of him. Okay? Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We should be able to just mute him. Like, have something to just push into his little voice box or something. You push it, it just go, and then he can't talk. Yes. The math boy fly in his flip flop. Oh my God.
To present never a bad time for my appeal. That's the chance for me to be able to make the record.
I'm denying your request to make an offer of proof regarding your appeal. It's not. I'm not allowed to make the record at all, opportunity, sir.
I'm not allowed to make the record at all.
Nope. Fuck you. You ain't making
nothing. As I just let you did because some of the issues has been.
Some of the issues has been. You have told me what you want to do. I've told you you can't. I've addressed
Your Honor.
Darrell's so funny. You know when people say that somebody's talking over you? Like, Darrell thinks that you literally have to, like, lift your head up and like, talk where it goes over the person's head to talk over. He's like, Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor. Like, Darrell, that's not how that works. Can you stop that? That's not cool. You don't need to do that. Oh, thank you, Charles. Mama's gotta gotta practice wearing her contacts for 2 weeks to see if these are gonna work for me with my computer. And I can tell you right now, I'm ready to go in the bathroom and yank these bitches out because it's weird. I just I mean I can see everything. Everything's clear. It's not blurry or anything, but I feel like I have to blink constantly or so. But then again, I notice this when I edit my videos. I blink a lot anyway, even with my glasses. So I guess that's not what that is. But it's like I think I'm a little bit more aware of me blinking without my glasses for some reason. You know. Oh, probably because I can see it. Well, there you go. I just answered that question for myself. I guess that explains it because they're not hiding behind my glary, weird glass lenses. I'm gonna tell y'all how. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna have to refocus my thing after this. I'm gonna show y'all how crazy my lenses are. Okay, like my glasses are so old and so abused. Clearly, they got hot glue holding both the arms on. But the lenses themselves are fucked as well. So like, there's like a coating that's on your glasses, like on the lenses. It's like for protection of whatever's. But mine have chipped off. Like it looks like they're dirty, but it's not. It's actually the chipped off parts. So I'm gonna bring it up close to see if you guys can see. You see it? That's all. Yeah, there you go. You see it? You can see it. Those are my lenses. This is what I look through. So I don't see clearly. I see haze and fog. In my normal life don't even look like normal life to me. Life, like right now, everything's clear, super clear all around me because I'm not looking through a lens of haze and weirdness. But I'm just so used to these. Like I'm used to wearing glasses. I just prefer me with glasses. I prefer to wear glasses. I like to hide behind my glasses. I do. I like to hide behind my glasses. It's true. But, you know, because I don't like to make eye contact with people. I find it hard to make even eye contact with you guys on here. You know, people make videos and they look into the camera. I'm like, I don't know how y'all do that. Like, how do you do this? So, and what had happened was, and then so on and so forth. Okay. And then such and who's and such and, you know, farts and champagne. And then some things and such and why and how. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's weird. This feels funny, you know. But I also don't like make eye contact with humans. I just don't. I never have. I know how though. And when I need to, I will. But most of the time I don't need to, so I don't. Man, fuck Darrell's glasses. You know when I was picking out my glasses though, I saw some there and I tried them on. I was like, oh my God, it's the Dahmer glasses. I can't even tell if I came out of focus or not. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, but I tried them on. I was like, oh my God, why do they still make these? Why are they still making Dahmer glasses? Why? Why for though? You know, leave those for the prison, for Darrell. And Darrell, people like Darrell. Darrell type folk. Oh, thank you, Charles. Mama love you. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. Get some Dahmers. No, I got some clear. They're like plasticky frames. They're like plasticky frames, and they're like kind of clearish in color. They don't really have a color. They're kind of like clear. Trying to get something that wouldn't be too. That wouldn't, you know, to just kind of blend in with my face so much. Instead of standing out, I almost bought some red ones. Someone was like, "Ooh, those are trademarkable." Not trademarkable because there was a lot of people with red glasses, and there's how people know them. Am I in focus? I feel like I'm not in focus. See, that's why I think I need to take these contacts out because I can't really tell. Like y'all would be able to tell from it. God, does it look like my skin looks so weird? Ugh, I don't like seeing myself up close. You know, like that's something about glass. Another thing, you can hide behind your glasses. Like I feel like I can hide all my flaws behind my glasses. Like I don't like it. You know, you get like rings around your eyes and stuff like that. I can hide those so easily behind my glasses. I would have to take my contacts out. I would have to go in the bathroom and take my contacts out. To put my glasses on. Like trust me, there's contacts in my eyes. If I didn't have contacts in or my glasses on, I'd be this close to the screen like this. I'd be like I'd be like, what? Trying to read the chat. Yeah, no, I can't see shit. I'm blind, like for real blind. I'm legally blind. I've said this before. I was caught driving a car without glasses or contacts or something. I just have to wear these. This is the only time I'm doing it because I'm not wearing them to work. Because if they start bothering me, I don't want to have to go dig around in my eye trying to pull them out when I'm at work. So, this is the only time for me to do it. So, and it's a good tester to see how it is for me doing it with the ring light and the screen. Because this is literally what I do. It's like all I do. Yeah. All right. Let's get back in here.
Some of the issues have been me over talking you and interrupting you. I did not do that. Even though everything that you said, you have not proven for the record in this unlawful law. You haven't shown one time that is lawful for you to do what you've been doing as far as your rulings.
Once again, I'm not going to debate with you the prior rulings of this court. There's absolutely no need at this point for you to make an offer of proof regarding my prior rulings or decisions that you disagree with.
Your Honor,
you will have an opportunity, if convicted, to raise every issue.
Contempt. Hold me in contempt. I have constitutional rights that are being trampled on, and you're coming up with ways to make a lawful law where it doesn't say in Illinois versus Allen anywhere about utilizing the mute button.
Records reflect that the jury bailiff is in here. However, the jury is still in the hallway. I'm going to give Mr. Brooks one more opportunity to be respectful of the court's rulings, whether he agrees with them or not.
I haven't dishonored the court. I'm merely exercising my rights under the Constitution, under the First Amendment, and under the Sixth Amendment.
Mr. Brooks, your rights do not include you disrupting these proceedings
I'm not disrupting the proceedings. You just told me you don't have to honor my constitutional rights in so many words. You're using a mute button that's not even in your decision.
Mr. Brooks, the jury is outside this door. They're not brought in yet.
I'm informed that the jury is outside the door.
To be respectful of their time.
They're not in the courtroom. They're not present.
I'm asking you to be respectful of the court's ruling.
They're not present. These are issues that need to be resolved before they're present.
Mr. Brooks, they will not be resolved to your satisfaction.
It's not about my satisfaction. It's about the Constitution. It's about what's right.
Are you going?
Oh my God!
Are you going to answer questions as a public?
Says the guy who drove through the parade. This isn't fair. But it ain't right, Judge. It just ain't right. All right, Daryl. I feel you, baby. I feel you.
Public servant on why you're making up laws that are not in the Illinois versus Allen and never utilized the mute button.
Because who gonna check me, boo?
Who
gonna check me, boo?
It is clear that Mr. Brooks has absolutely no intention of following the simple rules of decorum and courtesy. He has repeatedly talked over me. He's repeatedly interrupted. Even though I've made rulings, he's not respectful of the fact that I made a ruling, even though he disagrees with it. I attempted to bring the jury out, and he continued to talk.
He sucks.
So, Mr. Brooks, you have forfeited your right to be present for the state's closing argument.
Your Honor,
you will be taken to the courtroom next door, and I will invite you back over when it's time for your closing argument.
You can't invite me back over. I can reclaim my right. Okay. So how can you invite me to do anything?
The courtroom is to be cleared so that Mr. Brooks can be removed to the next courtroom, and I'll make appropriate findings when he's in the other courtroom when I can do so without
which you can't lawfully do.
Interruption.
Oh, I'm gonna mute the shit out of you, and the law is gonna help me do it. In fact, joke's on you, Daryl. I ain't even pushed the mute button. The law did. Yes, Face X. Bye, Daryl. Bye.
You can't lawfully mute me.
Oh, can't lawfully do it.
So now, now you're trampling over my First Amendment.
It's pretty easy. I felt very lawful when I pushed the button, Daryl. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. Now Daryl's he's in the closet now. Let's see. Daryl's in the closet. Yes, he is. Daryl's in the closet. Yes, he is. And he's angry that he's in the closet. He don't understand why he is in the closet. He's confused. He's like, where am I? I'm confused. Where am I? What you gonna do about it, Daryl? Nothing? Oh, yeah, I know. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. What did you do? Like, why are we in here? You always fucking up. You was always wrong. Like, always. Like, even when you was right, you was wrong. Fix your shirt. Jesus. What's going on with your tie? You know your shirt ain't supposed to sit like that. You know that, right? Hey, Daryl. What you gonna do for your birthday this year? You throwing a big party? Is you? Is you or no? Don't ignore me. Daryl, your posture is just terrible. Oh my God. Ew, don't touch me.
I need it quiet in the courtroom, please.
Get away from me. Oh.
We are back on the record. Appearances are as they were before, except that Mr. Brooks has been removed to the other courtroom.
Ejected, if you will.
The court did that because we came out on the record at 2 o'clock following the lunch break. Mr. Brooks was brought to the main courtroom. And during that almost 35 minutes or so, he was insistent on raising a variety of legal issues with which this court has either previously addressed or which are meritless and do not warrant any further response. He is insistent on making a record and an offer of proof. This would not be the appropriate procedural mechanism, meaning an offer of proof at this time. We are not in the midst of a trial where the court's made an evidentiary ruling that would require the preservation of the record by making an offer of proof.
Hey, Judge, how you doing? I'm about to be the angel or the devil on Daryl's shoulder. We'll see what happens. Scroll up, J9. Oh, what happened? What happened? Did I miss something? That one. Deborah. There's something about this idiot caught 4K saying, "You gonna believe me or your old lying eyes?" I know. You gonna believe me or them with the camera and the proof and the evidence and stuff? Who you gonna believe? Don't answer that. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Mama love you. But cut it out. Okay? I don't know if there's a way to stop you from being able to do that. Oh, Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, let's see. Oh, where my? There it is. Okay. All right, let's see.
This court has been attempting, frankly, all day to get through the reading of jury instructions,
all day,
to get to the point where the parties make their closing arguments, and ultimately to put this case in the jury's hands. It has been challenging. It has been met by resistance from Mr. Brooks. I would once again describe it as being
Hey, Judge. if you wanted to, could you have, like, can you bring capital punishment back here? Ain't it like a petition or something that we can sign? Can I borrow your glasses? These contacts are irritating the shit out of my eyes.
Stubbornly defiant, although at times he may wait for me to make my ruling. He continues to not respect the fact that a ruling has been made, and he wants to argue and re-argue and re-argue points that this court has already gone over. And in an effort to simply put him on notice regarding his behavior, given the history of this case, the court was attempting to set some parameters regarding closing arguments so that they are focused, so that they are proper, and that they follow the law. That was met with a considerable amount of resistance and repeated statements by Mr. Brooks that he has First Amendment rights, Sixth Amendment rights, 14th Amendment rights. He has all of those rights. That is not in dispute. But those rights do not come in a vacuum when we are in a court proceeding and a trial such as this. The rules of evidence, the rules of procedure, the rules of...
No, Miss Daly, Deborah ain't gonna be done done. She just done super chatting. She's on punishment for super chatting. She overdoes it apparently, and she need to stop. We are not promoting destructive behavior over here, okay? Deborah, she's done a lot. She keeps doing it over and over again, and it's causing some issues. So she needs. So Deborah is on super chat timeout, okay? So y'all gonna have to pick up the slack. No, just kidding.
of courtesy and decorum all apply.
Getting near his hairline.
This case has demonstrated that a stubbornly defiant defendant can forfeit even important constitutional rights by conduct.
Yes.
That includes the right to be present. It included the right to present further witnesses and testimony, and it included the right of the defendant to testify on his own behalf. I hope that I do not have to go through a decision that forfeits his right, or that makes a finding that he's forfeited his right to make a closing argument. I will certainly wait and see how that goes. I would note he was very respectful when he did his opening statement. It was clear. He made...
Hey, Judge, you think I should get some work done or no? Mama needs some. Get a lot of facial. See a little something going on here. People,
a variety of points. He did so in a way that I would say was very conscientious of people's time. It was cogent. It was concise. It was probably about 35 minutes. Maybe off a little bit, but that's what my memory is. It wasn't overly lengthy. I would hope that he follows some of those same things here when he does his closing argument. But he has been removed from this courtroom because of his stubborn defiance and disrespect of this court, of courtesy and decorum. And what I truly believe is an effort on his part to continue to delay and lengthen these proceedings.
That's what he's doing, girl.
I've said it before. I'll state it again. It is essential to the proper administration of criminal justice that dignity, order, and decorum be the hallmarks of all court proceedings in our country. The flagrant disregard in the courtroom of elementary standards of proper conduct should not and cannot be tolerated.
Hey, Daryl.
And trial courts and trial judges that are confronted with disruptive, contemptuous, stubbornly defiant defendants must be given sufficient discretion to meet the circumstances of each case. No one formula for maintaining the appropriate courtroom atmosphere will be best in all situations. They noted 3 constitutionally permissible ways to handle such a stubbornly defiant.
I apologize.
You apologize to you?
We showed you at the very beginning, remember our first witness was Sergeant Warner, the man who was the incident commander for the parade.
Your objection is noted. It's overruled.
Body state. That's really captured.
It kind of depressed me, Opper. I can't see. Oh, I'm gonna go in the playhouse. Hey, look. Oh, look. I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on with everybody. What's up? Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. Get in your car. In fact, no. Walk. Walk your ass home. Look at him. About to go off to his 1,000 years. Go on. You can't be stopped. Look at you. He feels so in control. He's like, I'm out of here. Y'all ain't gonna let me beat this girl up. You know what? I'm leaving. Oh, Daryl. Oh, where's the playhouse? The playhouse. Give me the playhouse. I'm gonna go in the playhouse with Daryl's shoe and such and so and forth. Oh, he's back. Oh, here we go. Daryl came back in the court.
Which I hope include your closing argument and then the final instructions to the jury.
I would hope it proves subject matter jurisdiction on the record too.
All right, I will instruct the jury to come out. For the record, the written decision is once again being provided to the
I
defendant.
accept for value and return for value this document as it is not based in lawful law. And it does not prove subject matter jurisdiction whatsoever.
You're going straight to
Refers
Hades,
to
baby.
some complaint that was filed in the name of a trust, not my name. Were you aware of that, Your Honor?
Mr. Brooks, the jury has been asked to be brought out. I mean, I've requested that they be brought out. They're on their way.
Were you aware
Please
of
be
that?
prepared with your closing.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. Let me get closer to you so you can really hear me here. In fact, fuck that. I'm gonna be there. Here we go. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. Oh, thank the Dodge Correction Institute and get our Daryl. Oh, okay, we need one of us mama followers to infiltrate Dodge Correctional Institutes and get to our Daryl. Yeah, somebody infiltrate. It ain't gonna be me. It's gonna have to one of you men's folks. Y'all gonna need to take one for the team. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. I know you think that you are like delaying this, this inevitable. That's what it is called. But you're not. You're gonna. Spoiler alert. They're gonna give you 1,000 years. Maybe if you be nice to the judge, you got some flowers in your pocket, throw some flower petals at her. Maybe she'll let you go. Say it to her nice. Say, please, Your Honor, can you get these things up off my ankles? They are too tight upon my cankles. I think she'll let you go. I really do. If you say it nice, I think she'll let you go. Just try it. Tell her you want to get married. Tell her you want to marry Erica. It's going to be hard to do that from underneath of the prison. And definitely stop fucking looking at her like that, Daryl. You're not helping your case. Oh my God. You're not helping your case at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Oh my God. Daryl. Stop.
Argument.
Were you aware of that, Your Honor?
Oh my God. She knows, Daryl. Shut up.
Or is that a tacit agreement
Ooh,
that
look,
you
I'm the
don't have
judge.
to answer any questions as a public servant?
All rise.
So that is a tacit agreement.
Spell it, Daryl. Spell it. I'm betting that you can't. She ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing, Daryl. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Watch.
Record to reflect the jury is coming out.
Man, that jury don't even know us like that. The jury can't judge us. Talk some more shit. See if we can't get 2,000 years. I think we can get 2,000. Hey, Opper. How you doing, girl? Why are you so quiet now? Now is the time to really stand
Thank
up
you,
for
everyone.
yourself.
Please be seated. Go ahead, sir. You may begin your closing argument.
Yes, let's talk
I'm not
there.
ready to begin closing arguments.
Oh, you're gonna have to.
So this is your opportunity to provide your closing argument to the jury. Please start.
tic-tac
I
argument.
have started the timer
I'm in-
of 1 hour.
I'm informed of that, Your Honor, but I'm not ready to proceed as I don't understand the reason why the questions asked before the jury was present were not answered.
Yeah, you don't understand.
There are issues that needed to be addressed outside of the jury, as you always say, which I don't understand why. The jury deserves to
Mr.
need
Brooks,
to
this
know.
is your opportunity to present your closing argument to the jury. Please do so.
I'm informed of that, but the jury needs to understand the truth, their rights, and their duties, as they have not been informed of their truth, their rights, and their duties.
Mr. Brooks, the court has begun the instruction process. I read 73 pages this morning, and into the early afternoon, I have another 30 plus pages to read.
Did you inform
They will
the
be
jury-
informed of the law.
Did you inform them that they
Mr.
can nullify
Brooks?
the law?
Mr. Brooks, you do not have that right to request that.
Oh, Daryl.
And
Were
I'm
they
advising
informed?
you one more time, this is your opportunity to provide your closing argument. Please begin.
I intend to. When ready, I just want to know if the
Hey, Daryl. Just relax. Just relax. Let it happen. Daryl, it's okay. It's okay. I know you're nervous about your new life. You know, you never been in an arranged marriage before, but it's gonna be okay. I promise. Bubba is the right one for you. Bubba is the right one for you, Daryl. It's okay. Just relax. Let it happen. Okay.
the jury was informed that they can nullify the law.
Mr.
they
Brooks,
are-
you
that
have
they
no
have
right
the
to
power.
make that argument to the jury.
It's true. They have the power.
All right.
I don't remember doing this. Deborah, Mama love you, okay? Yes, she do. You become one of Mama's rebellious babies somehow. Oh, you're gonna make Mama feel bad though if you keep doing that. I'm gonna feel guilty. You want Mama to feel guilty? Is that what you want, Deborah?
I'm going to excuse the jury.
They should know that they have the power.
Oh, they know. They
Please
know.
rise for the jury.
Put you in here for 1,000 years. Standing up awfully straight there, Daryl. Awfully straight. Daryl can take it. 18 inches, man. Daryl done had bigger than that before. That's why Daryl's standing up so straight.
Thank you. Please be seated. Mr. Brooks, you do not have a right to request jury nullification directly from this jury. I direct your attention to the Bjerkes case, Bjerkass, that's State versus 163 Wisconsin 2nd 549. While you are not incorrect that the jury has the power to nullify, they don't have the right to do so, and no party has the right to instruct or to request an
Yeah, where is No Woman, No Cry? I haven't seen her in here forever. No woman, no cry. I haven't seen her in the chat forever. I thought about her the other day. I was like, I ain't seen her in the chat in a while. No woman, no cry. What happened to her? Where'd she go? Mama's baby ain't been here in a while.
An instruction or to argue jury nullification. You may talk in terms of fairness in general terms, but you may not go further. You may not argue that the jury should discard the instructions in the law and find you not guilty for.
They'll use his tears as lube. Don't you worry. They'll get it done, Matt Cannon. They'll figure it out. Trust me, they got lots of experience with figuring these kinds of things out. No woman, no cry.
For that reason, you may not use the phrase jury nullification. You've done that now at least 3 times in earshot of the jury.
Yep.
Twice while you were in the other courtroom. I was able to mute half of what you said the second time, and then of course you raised that once again while in front of the jury just now. You also indicated you weren't ready.
Yeah, she does look like Wonder Woman. She reminds me of a lot of different people. She has a like a particular kind of look. She looks like a lot of different people. There's a bunch of people who she reminds me of, the judge. Like a lot of people.
Ready to give your closing argument. Sir, the time has come for you to give your closing argument. If you choose not to do so at this time, then you will forfeit your right to present a closing argument by your conduct.
I haven't made any such choice, so you can't coerce me into a constitutional right.
And what you ain't gonna do is coerce me. That's Bubba's job. Whoa. Ride it, my baloney pony. Whoa. Yes. Because of Darrell. You ain't gonna coerce me, okay? His rights are only reserved for Bubba.
The constitutional right, and I will not allow you as a public servant
You ain't gonna let her do it, Darrell.
I have not made a choice.
So the time has come for you to present your closing argument.
Are you making a judicial determination that you're denying me a constitutional right in open court?
I have not made such a determination as of yet, but you can forfeit your constitutional rights
under
by
what
conduct.
lawful law?
Illinois versus Allen, State versus Anthony.
Illinois versus Allen does not reference anything pertaining to rights when talking about closing statements.
State versus Anthony,
Illinois versus Allen.
Yeah, I didn't suggest Orlando Brown. Somebody else in the chat said Orlando Brown. I then said I don't think he'd be able to play anybody. He gonna need somebody to play him when he in jail, because he seemed like he headed there himself. Somebody in the chat said that. I said Key from Key and Peele. Key and Peele. I think he would be perfect for that. They just would have to work with the dimensions thing, because Key is tall and Darrell is a tiny baby person.
Wisconsin referenced both that decision.
Yes, I am lawful
when it
law,
essentially
TK.
extended the reasoning or adopted the reasoning of Illinois versus Allen to then find that a defendant could forfeit an important constitutional right by conduct. In State versus Anthony, it was not the right to be present in the courtroom. It was the right.
I like the way you talking, Matt Cannon. Sounds like something Mama would say and how she would say it. Oh, well, New York versus Junebug. I can has all of my rights. Okay? Yeah. That sound about right. That sound about right.
Right to testify.
Okay, so none of those that you just named have anything to do with the closing arguments, Your Honor. You've used Illinois versus Allen repeatedly to when it comes to me being removed from the courtroom. Not one time did it bring up anything dealing with a closing statement or a closing argument. So how's that same statute being used for something that it doesn't even refer to or pertain to?
Ms. Daly did leave.
Mr. Brooks, the Allen decision, Illinois versus Allen, and the Anthony decision, which is State versus Anthony, are two examples of cases where a defendant lost a very important constitutional right because that right was forfeited by the conduct of that particular defendant.
And that was to be present in trial, correct?
The right to present a closing argument is no different. Because it is not evidence, it could be said that it doesn't even rank as high as the right to testify, which is guaranteed by the constitutions.
Which I was denied the right to.
I'm not prepared to make that ruling here yet today, but I will tell you this, sir. The time has now come for you to present a closing argument. There will.
Oh, Cher said, as much fun as we have in here, I swear I practice a lot of new Darrell lingo in real life lately. My IQ drops a little. It'll do that to you. You gotta dumb yourself down for this. This is what you gotta dumb yourself down just a little bit to really get into character. You gotta be dumb, cause Darrell be dumb, and that's cause Darrell.
Will be no further delays. I will not be taking any further adjournments for you to prepare.
Yeah, he's scared.
You were advised yesterday that this court would proceed today with instructing the jury and with the parties making their closing arguments.
And you made that while violating my constitutional right.
Sir, please don't interrupt me because you've now interrupted me a couple of times.
No, once. So let's make that correct. Once.
That's the third time.
Okay, now you can say
so, Mr. Brooks.
Look at him.
I'm advising you yet again. The time has now come. That's another interruption. The time has now come for you to present your closing argument to this jury. You were brought back over to this courtroom for that purpose.
I'm going to let them know.
That's another interruption.
No, I'm going to let them know that they have rights and they.
You know, he keeps repeating. I love it when I freeze him like this. It's hilarious. But he literally is just doing. He's like, I'm gonna tell them. Like, if you bring them in here, I'm gonna tell them about the thing that I'm not supposed to tell them about. I'm gonna talk about the nullification. I'm gonna say it. I promise. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. In his weird little mind, he's thinking, if I just definitely say that I'm going to do it, they can't bring the jury back in. That's what he's thinking. This is definitely gonna stall this here situation for sure. And then even if I do it all over again, I'll just do it again. I'll just keep saying that I'm going to do that. As soon as they come in, I'm going to start talking about the notification. They're going to have to send them back out, and they can't finish me off. Little did he know that Albert was over there like, fuck it. Look, just bring him in. If he mentions it, I'll object. You'll tell him don't pay it no mind, and we proceed. And he was like, shit. Damn it. I didn't see that one coming. Albert wasn't playing, honey.
Should be informed of the truth. It's not me
trying
to give.
Are you telling me, sir, that
it's
you
not
are
trying
going
to give.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. I'm not trying to give any
sir,
jury
you're
instruction.
interrupting me and you haven't let me finish. So are you telling me that you are going to disregard my very clear directive to you to not bring up the topic of jury nullification?
That's not what I said.
That's why I'm asking you.
I don't understand that question because that's not what I said.
Sir, you may not argue jury nullification to this jury. I'm going to
inform them of the truth.
So you're going to inform them that they have the power of jury nullification.
They do have the. You just said on the record that they have the power for.
Sir, I direct your attention.
You just said that. Did you not just say that, Your Honor?
Sir,
you said I couldn't instruct them
The jury
on
has
that.
the power, but not the right to nullify.
Right.
A
You said the
party-
power. You said the
Listen
power.
to me, sir.
John Bubba. I'm gonna tell them because the truth is on fire. Truth on fire, like when I pee. All these dudes run trains on me. Ooh, I got I gotta ice my parts and got no heart. Smell like what? Smell like KY when I fuck. Smell like KY when I fart. Oh, bars, John Bubba. That was the most bars. All these dudes run trains on me. I gotta ice my parts. I gotta ice my parts. And got no heart. Smells like KY when I fart. There we go. There you go. I got it. I had to say it right. Oh my gosh. That was funny. That was funny. Mama like you. Mama like you a lot.
You're interrupting me once again.
Yes, you are.
So I'm going to inform them that they have the power.
Are you telling me, sir,
I'm
that
not
you
telling
are
you no
going
such
to
thing.
disregard
I just told you what you just said.
my directive to you to not raise the issue of jury nullification during your closing argument?
That's not what I said. You just read and said that they have the power to. That's what you just said, Your Honor.
Sir, State versus Bjerkas says and stands for the proposition that although the jury has the power of jury nullification,
they have the power.
No party has the right to argue.
They have the power. You said it. Daryl, you sit the fuck down and take these here 1,000 years. Shove them down your throat. Okay, you're gonna need some practice anyway. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. The fuck is wrong with him? The power. The power, you see. The power of Grayskull. The power of Grayskull. Oh, that was the shit.
For jury nullification.
I'm not arguing for it, Your Honor. I
In
just
that
want them to be
case,
informed. I just want them merely to be informed.
You can
That's
call it informing, making them aware.
Yeah, they should be aware
You
of
are
the
not
rights.
allowed to make them aware
Yes,
of their
I mean,
power to nullify. That is
can I
an
not make them-
improper argument.
Your Honor, how can I not inform them that they have a power? How
Because
can I
that
not
is not a
inform them
right
of a
that
power
you
that they
have,
have?
sir.
I'm not
do not
giving a
have
new
a heart.
jury instruction.
That's
not what I'm
There
arguing.
is no jury instruction for jury nullification,
Yeah,
because it's not allowed.
I'm not attempting to give them a new jury instruction. I'm merely attempting to inform them of the power that they have.
Mr.
That's not
Brooks,
against the law.
I'm advising you one more time.
Since when did Daryl start caring about the law? When did that happen? I can't help but wonder. I can't help it. I cannot help it. I must wonder. I wonder who. Y'all. It's been 2 hours. Mama's gonna make this one a short one. Okay. I know. One of my babies had a birthday 2 days ago. Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday. And I was supposed to go live to wish my baby a happy birthday. Mama did not go live. And Mama was thinking about it all day. Feeling shitty about it. All yesterday. I don't know if my baby is in here right now. The birthday was on Saturday. If you are in the room, please throw your hand up. Let Mama know you are in here so that I can apologize and sing you a birthday song. All late and completely wrong, okay? I don't know if you are in here. If you are here, you may not be in here. Okay. Alrighty. All right, y'all. We're gonna end this here live with some boo tomatoes. We're gonna send some red juicy tomatoes to Darrell because Darrell. Okay. You ready? On 1 and 2 and 3. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Tomato. Thank you, Crazy Casey. Kicking off the tomatoes. Boo. Tomato. Tomato, not apples. Tomatoes. Who's putting apples in Mama's chat? Tomato. Is that an eggplant? Bonnie P, that's not what was supposed to be there. Tomato. More and more tomatoes. Here come them apples. Y'all gonna quit that now. Tomato. Oh, yeah, he played dumb, super dumb. He definitely did. He played super dumb because he was trying to procrastinate. He saw it come. He's starting to feel it. Oh, shit. Jury notification. Oh, potato. Oh, God, hog tie champ. My rebellious babies. So rebellious. Oh, thank you, Deborah, for my tomatoes. I'm gonna make me a salad. A firing squad for Darrell. Yes, sounds good. I like it. Got a hot pepper. Some eggplants for Darrell. And then we got I don't know what that is. A squash, maybe a squash. Freedom sandwich. That's for me. No freedom sandwich for Darrell. Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, Vicky. Hey, boo. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with Mama. You know, it's always a good time. Always. It's a good time. Okay. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Okay. Oh, peace. Oh, Mama love her babies. Yes, she do.